Good morning and welcome to the 2021 Southwest Tech Student Recognition Ceremony. Before we begin, I would like to ask Gracie May to lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Gracie, the flag is yours.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Join your class. Thank you, Gracie. Before I address the students, I would like to address our virtual audience. To all the parents, guardians, community members, and fellow educators, thank you for tuning in to honor and celebrate our students today. We are sad that this ceremony could not take place fully in person, but we assure you that we will post the video to the ceremony in the coming days. We also have a staff member who will be taking still photos of each student as they receive their awards. So please do not worry about trying to take any screenshots of this live video. We will send these digital photos via email. Please simply sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Students, in a school year that started off by us hearing phrases like new normal and unprecedented, which was followed mid-year by expressions like last date of possible exposure and 10-day quarantine, I'm elated to be ending the year with phrases like fully vaccinated and lighter restrictions. What I noticed this year was that even in those darkest hours, even with the gloom and doom news of quarantines and remote learning, I still saw you show up. I saw you show up when you had the option of staying home. I saw you log in when it would have been just as easy to stay in bed. I saw you succeed when there were a million reasons to give up. So as we wrap up this crazy school year, my message to you is simple. Continue to show up, whether that be for another year here at Southwest Tech in a CTE program, your first semester in college, or entering the work field. Just show up, because the truth of the matter is, and most adults will tell you this, the showing up part is often the most difficult, and you're already doing it. To my course completers, let me be the first to congratulate you. Whether that's a 1-year program or a 2-year program, I'm so proud of you. Without further ado, let's get some students up here. We're going to start off our recognition portion of the ceremony with Sandy Dupree, who will introduce the senior class of Education and Human Services.
Good morning. As Ms. Durham said, I'm Sandy Dupree, and these are my Education and Human Services seniors. I've only had the opportunity to work with these young ladies for the last 5 months, but I couldn't have asked for a better group. They've been kind, flexible, welcoming. Shelby completed her work-based learning in 4th grade at Harrisville, and she'll be attending SUNY Canton to continue her education in the field of early childhood. Okay. Next up is Miss Madison Ducharme. Madison completed her work-based learning in a special education classroom at the 3rd and 4th grade level at Gouverneur Elementary. And she plans to enter the workforce and hopes to continue working with young children. And Madison also received our Most Improved Award in her program this year.
Thank you.
Okay, Gracie May. Gracie May completed her work-based learning at Brittany's Busy Bees in home child care, and she plans to attend Jefferson Community College for early childhood and then continue on to get her bachelor's in psychology at SUNY Potsdam. And Gracie May was also our student of the month for the month of April. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Angela Little. Angela also completed her work-based learning at Brittany's Busy Bees in home child care, and she plans to enter the workforce. Congratulations. And our next student, Hannah McIntosh, she could not be here with us today. And Jaden Palmer. Jaden completed her work-based learning in kindergarten at Gouverneur Elementary. She plans to attend SUNY Canton to continue her studies in the field of early childhood. And Jaden also has received the President's Education Awards program for educational excellence, and at Southwest Tech is being recognized with the highest average in a 2-year program, and with a 7-quarter GPA of a 96. Congratulations. Kendall Peck. Kendall completed her work-based learning in 2nd grade at Gouverneur Elementary and plans to attend SUNY Canton in their early childhood care and management program. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have Chloe Peralt, who also could not be here with us today. And Gabby Platt is not with us today, but Gabby plans to continue her studies in human services at JCC. Okay, Riley Smithers. Okay, Riley completed her work-based learning in a UPK kindergarten classroom at Clifton Fine and plans to attend SUNY Canton to further her education in the field of legal studies. Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you.
Okay. Kaylin Sroka. Kaylin completed her work-based learning in physical education at Clifton Fine Central School. Kaylin has also earned her CNA while here as a student at Southwest Tech in her junior year, and she plans to study health and wellness at SUNY Adirondack next year. Congratulations. Yeah, Chantel Sweet. You made it. Chantel completed her work-based learning in 2nd grade at Gouverneur Elementary, and she plans to attend SUNY Adirondack and study with a major in psychology with an interest in criminology. Congratulations. And last but not least, Miss Jadelyn Tamblin. And Jadelyn will be attending SUNY Canton to study applied psychology.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Congratulations. Okay. You're welcome. And next, I'd like to introduce Miss Chris Cornell with her culinary arts graduates. Thank you.
Good morning. As you all know, it's been a challenging year, but these students withstood the heat. First, I'd like to introduce Sarah Frank. Sarah did her work-based learning hours with Donna Ladakowski at Church Street Diner in Carthage. Sarah's already been hired. She is going to be the food manager for Trefoil Girl Scout Camp this summer. She starts June 12th. Sarah is also my most outstanding student. She started with me 2 years ago with some pretty bad habits because she's already been in the field for a long time, but I broke her of those habits and now she's awesome. And also at this time, I'd like to introduce Betsy Cummings from the Gouverneur Lions Club.
I am going to present our first ever Lion Joseph Pistolacy Culinary Arts and Hospitality Award. Lion Joe was very passionate about cooking, whether it be for his family, his friends, his community, or to teach what he knew to anyone that wanted to learn. He also owned a restaurant here in Gouverneur, the Clearview Restaurant, and he also owned the Clearview Motel. He would be very honored to know that this award was going to somebody who will go on, a student that will go on in the field that he was very passionate about. And we have a check for $500 for you. And I hope you are as passionate about it as he is. Thank you.
Thank you. So congratulations, Sarah Frank. Next, I'd like to introduce Chantel Horn. Chantel did her work-based learning with Courtney Shore at the Price Chopper Bakery. Chantel has been accepted into the history program at SUNY Potsdam. Congratulations, Chantel. Next, we have Brianna Jaquith. Brianna did her work-based learning with Kim Nolan at UB's Mercantile in Oswegatchie. Brianna will be seeking employment. Also, I would like to present Brianna with a certificate for the award for Most Improved. She started the program very shy and timid, and now we just can't get her to shut up. She's learned some great skills, and I wish her the very best. Franny Miller. Sorry. Franny Miller is not with us today. She is a remote learner, but she did her work-based learning at the Route 11 Diner with Diane Miller, and she's also seeking employment. Last but not least, Gunnar Simeones. Gunnar did his work-based learning with the Pistolesi family at the Casablanca in Governor, and Gunnar is also seeking employment. Gunnars are very shy. If he said 50 words in 2 years, I think I'm overestimating. So congratulations to the 2021 culinary arts completers. I'd like to tell them to write their own recipes for success and go out and bake the world a better place. Next, I'd like to introduce Justin Glover for criminal justice.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Glover, and I'm the new criminal justice teacher this year, so I don't know if the year was challenging or not. It was all new to me. But what I do know is this class was challenging, and they broke me in right, but I will miss each one of them and have gotten to know them, spending 2 hours a day with them for over a year. So I proudly introduce to you the graduates of the criminal justice program at Boces. Our first one is Stan Durham. Stan has joined the United States Marine Corps and will be shipping off to boot camp in the next couple of weeks. Stan, congratulations. Jordan Hayden. Jordan is interested in joining the United States Air Force. Jordan, congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet. Next up is Michael Johnson. Mike's going to be attending SUNY Canton in the fall and studying criminal justice. Mike. And then Damian Knapp. Damian is currently undecided and is exploring all his options. Damian, congratulations. Damien. Got to get a little closer, is what she said.
Oh.
There you go. Thank you. Garrett LeClaire. Garrett is enrolled in SUNY Canton and will be attending there this fall studying criminal justice. Congratulations, Garrett. And then our next and last student is Hope Simmons. Hope will be attending SUNY Potsdam and studying criminal justice, and Hope has been really an outstanding student, and she has been awarded the Criminal Justice Extra Awards by the Governor Chamber of Commerce CTE Award. And so I'm proud of her for that. Oh, that's yours. And that's yours. And then we really appreciate the Kiwanis Club of Governor. And presenting an award to Hope this morning will be Dawn Streeter. Is Dawn? Oh, good.
I have the honor of presenting the Kiwanis Club of Governor CTE Award to a graduating senior. Kiwanis is an international volunteer organization dedicated to serving the children of the world. Volunteerism is an integral part of Kiwanis. This award recognizes a student who has excelled in community service. This year's recipient has dedicated time to helping her elderly neighbors. She has volunteered at the Governor Football Community Concession Stand, and she has participated in cemetery and roadside cleanup. I am honored to present this award of $500 to Hope Simmons. Here we go.
Okay, thank you very much. Our next presenter will be Nikki Travis.
Good morning. I would like to present the cosmetology program of 2021 on this nice warm day. And the first student that I have who is not here is Beretta Allen. The next student is Melanie Cartier.
I told you I could do it, Ma.
Next, who also isn't here, is Alyssa Collier. She was a remote learner, and she really improved this year. So she was also, believe it or not, on remote learning, my most improved student. Next, we have Haley Gilbert. Maya Lava. Julia LaPlatney, who also was a remote learner, who's not here today. And Haley Martin. And Haley Martin is also my outstanding student. Most of the students are seeking employment, and as everyone's aware of COVID, we had to get a little creative on our work-based learning. So we're very fortunate. A lot of what I would consider my mentors stepped up and did a lot of live videos. So we would explore the live videos, and then we would go to the salon and try to recreate what they learned on the live video. So that's kind of how we did our work-based learning, this year. And good luck to everyone. I would like to introduce heavy equipment, Mr. Mullaney and Mr. Plushy.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 Southwest Tech Center Recognition Day ceremony. I will be presenting to you the Heavy Equipment Program graduates for 2021. My name is Mr. Mullaney, the Heavy Equipment teacher, and presenting with me today is Mr. Plushy, the Heavy Equipment teacher's assistant. All of our heavy equipment students work on several work-based learning projects each year. The town of Fowler is one place we've gone to, Hillsborough Cemetery Association, Riverside Cemetery Association, Emerald Greens Golf Course, Country Club Golf Course, and there are others as well that I forget to mention, but we'll get started with students. For our first student is Terrell Ferrer, a Governor Central graduate. Terrell made top achievers in one of the 8 marking periods. Terrell plans on entering the workforce. Next is Danny Hall, a Governor graduate as well. Dan was a top achiever for 7 of the 8 marking periods. Danny will be joining the family business of Hall's Excavation, and Danny Hall was also the most outstanding student. Cade Huckle, an Edwards Knox graduate. Cade was a top 10 achiever top achiever for 3 of the 8 marking periods. Cade will be entering the workforce at NTC, but plans on pursuing a career in crane operation. Cade will also be receiving the Pepsi-Cola Ogdensburg Bottlers Award. That goes to an individual that not yet has their CDL, but plans on getting one. Next is Brandon Jaquith, a Clifton Fine graduate. Brandon was a top achiever for 4 of the 8 marking periods. Brandon plans on entering the workforce. Next is Talon Lepar from Harrisville. Talon was a top achiever for 6 of the 8 marking periods. Talon plans on furthering his education at SUNY Canton for construction technology management. Talon is the most improved student. Next is Ben LaPointe, an Edwards Knox graduate. Ben has made top achievers for the last marking period of this year. Ben would like to find employment in the construction field. Next student is not here, Brock McCauley of Gouverneur. He's a Gouverneur Central graduate. Brock will be entering the workforce. And next in line is Connor Moulton, an Edwards Knox graduate. Connor was a top achiever for 4 of the 8 marking periods. Connor is considering going to lineman training school.
Very good.
Next we have Keith Rose, a Harrisville Central graduate. Keith made top achievers on 2 marking periods. Keith will be entering the workforce.
Very good. Thank you.
And next in line is Anthony Seguin, a Governor Central graduate. Anthony was a top achiever for 1 marking period. Anthony will be entering the workforce as well. Jerome Sharp, a Clifton Fine student, is not in attendance today. Jerome plans on entering the workforce. Colton Simeon, a Gouverneur Central graduate. Colton also plans on, he's not here today, but he plans on joining the Army, Next in line is Dawson Wagner, a Gouverneur Central graduate. Dawson was a top achiever for 1 marking period. Dawson plans on entering the workforce. And last but not least, Billy Woolidge, a Harrisville Central School graduate. Billy was a top achiever for 3 of the 8 marking periods. Billy plans on returning to Southwest Technical Center as an adult student for metalworking technologies.
Excellent.
And now I'd like to introduce to you Russell Stewart in the Automotive Technologies class of 2021.
All right, hello, I'm the automotive teacher here at Southwest Tech. I'd like to start by saying this senior class is a great group of young adults to work with and learn with. I couldn't be more proud, even with the obstacles they had this year and last. They were determined to learn and be a productive, never saying no to a project. I'm sorry that this recognition ceremony couldn't be in person. I would have enjoyed meeting the parents of these awesome students. In the future, if you have the opportunity to please stop in to the building after our renovations are done at an open house event and say hello. I would enjoy meeting you all. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce my first student, Madison Brooks. Madison plans on entering the workforce in the automotive field, someday opening her own collision and detail shop. It's in my opinion that if she has the opportunity to follow her dreams, she'll be very successful in her endeavors. She performed her work-based learning hours at Napa and Governor. Congratulations. All right, next is Andrew Castlebeck. He plans on entering the workforce in the automotive field also. He's been a great student in the classroom and the shop. He may never want to replace a Ford manifold again, but he probably will if he's asked to. Andrew completed his work-based learning hours at A+ Auto in Governor and was offered a job there after graduation. He also is one of my most outstanding students. At this time, I'd like to recognize Joe Durham. He wasn't able to make it here today, but he told me his plans are to enter the workforce. Joe completed his work-based learning hours at Levi Durham's shop, Cars. All right, so next we've got Ryan French. Ryan plans on working at his family business, French's Trucking. I believe he will be a valuable member of the team there. Ryan also has a great ability to find a diamond in the rough and make it new again, which he has done many times with snowmobiles and four-wheelers. Ryan has completed his work-based hours at French's Trucking in Fine, New York. Was that Joe's? All right. Next, we've got Tanner Hadfield. Tanner plans on entering the workforce in the power sports field. Tanner has earned the Student of the Month award here at Southwest Tech for his outstanding work in the automotive class. Tanner is a very good problem solver. He can picture the project from start to finish before he begins. He needs a very little guidance. Tanner completed his work-based learning hours at Fun Unlimited in Fowler. Tanner got hired at Fun Unlimited for a full-time employment, and I believe he will be a wonderful addition to their team. Congratulations, Tanner. Next, we got Cody Hitchman. Cody plans on entering the workforce in the automobile field also. Cody is a hard worker with strong work ethic. He always stays focused on the job and never says no to a challenge. I could always count on Cody for help if needed. Cody completed his work-based learning hours at Caskinet Ford in Carthage. Cody was hired full-time at Caskinet and will make them a valuable employee. He also is one of my students of the year. And finally, we got Brent Morehouse. Brent plans on entering the workforce. While in the automobile class, Brent has become proficient at many skills. Brent is always ready to give a helping hand. Brent has completed his work-based learning hours at Edwardstown Barn and at Southwest Tech Boces shop, finishing up some of the end-of-the-year projects. Brent. And now I'd like to introduce Jake Weldon, the Create teacher, and his class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Good morning. As Mr. Stewart said, my name is Jacob Weldon, and I am the Create teacher here at Southwest Tech. Standing next to me is Miss Weeks. She's a teacher's assistant in our program. Just a quick little bit. I knew coming into this as a first-year teacher that I would learn a lot. I underestimated that a lot also. And my hope, just quickly, is that they all learned as much from me as I learned from them. So without further ado, we'll introduce our students. First up is Robert Gardner. Robert Gardner is a Gouverneur Central student. He's undecided as of yet as to what program he will attend here next year at Southwest Tech. Good job, Robert. Next up, Carly Gollinger. She comes to us from Edwards Knox, and she plans on attending a CTE program at Seaway Technical Center next year. Congratulations, Carly. Next up is Dakota Henry. He's also an EK student. Dakota plans on attending the building trades program here next year. He was also a top achiever award for the first marking period. Good job, Dakota. Next up is a remote student. He's not with us. His name is Neil Leonard. He's from Clifton Fine. He plans on attending the auto tech program next year. Next student is also remote, not with us, Chelsea Manning, and she is undecided from Gouverneur. Alexis Murdoch is also not with us. She's an EK student. She plans on either attending EHS or culinary in the fall, and she is our most improved student. And next up, Dustin Rathbun. Dustin's a Gouverneur Edwards Knox student, excuse me. Dustin is undecided as of yet, but he is leaning towards auto tech. Good job, Dustin. And last but not least, Wesley Wiley. Wesley's an EK student. Wesley plans on attending building trades in the fall. He was the recipient of our Most Outstanding Student Award in Create, and he was also the Southwest Tech Student of the Month for May. Good job. And that is all we have. Next up from Metalworking Technology is Mr. Prayshaw.
Good morning. My name is Jared Prayshaw, and I teach the metalworking program at Southwest Tech. I'd like to introduce to you Dakota Babcock. He interned at the zinc mines, and he will be attending AWI in Vermont. Up next is Michael Bice. He interned at the town of Clifton Fine, and he will be going to Mohawk Valley Community College in Utica to study welding. Up next is Jeffrey Bush. He interned at Southwest Tech. He will be attending AWI, and he is also the recipient of the Rocket Jeff Memorial Foundation. If you would like to take it off. Here you go, Jeff.
Hi, it's an honor for myself and my family to present you with a scholarship of $1,000 in memory of our son, Christopher Fowler, who is also known as Rocket Jeff. He was an amazing welder and was very passionate about welding, and he graduated from Gouverneur High and attended here for welding. We raised the funds during the annual Rocket Jeff Memorial Run, which we started last year, and we are having it again June 19th. So it's an honor that we can do this for you.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best in what you do with your welding career.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can I get a picture real quick?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, I have Shay Cicerelli. She interned at Mud Lake Stalls. She is my award of 1 year perfect attendance and top achiever. And she will be working for Mud Lake Stalls as well. Up next is Jared Davenport. He interned at Jenkins Heating and Cooling, and he'll be actually working for Jenkins Heating and Cooling. Up next, but she's not here, her name is Haley Gooder. She is an online student of mine. She will be attending a college in Vermont for student education. Up next is Curtis Griggs. He interned at the New York State DOT, and he'll be attending AWI in Vermont. Up next is Carter Hubbard. He interned at the zinc mines, and he will be attending AWI in Vermont as well. Up next is Joe Johnson. He interned at the town of Pickering, and he will be going to work for Mr. Grant Construction. Up next is Philip Levancha. He was an online student of mine, and he will be working for Viking. Up next is Noah Luther. He interned at the repair shop in Harrisville, and he'll be working at Viking. Up next is Gordon Martin. He interned at Southwest Tech with me, and he'll be going to the Marines. And Gordon is also the recipient of the American Citizenship Award and, American Citizenship Award. Up next is Isaiah Morris. He interned at the town of Diana, and he will be going to JCC to study music. And last but not least is Nicholas Pierce. He interned at the town of Pickering, and he will be going to work for Mr. Grant Construction. And up next is Mrs. Stewart with the graphics communication class.
Good morning. My name is Susan Stewart. I'm the graphic communications teacher here at Southwest Tech, and I'm excited to present to you a class that has had a very challenging 2 years, but has completed those years with patience, maturity, and hard work. I could not have asked for a better group of students. My first student is Alan Beauclair. This was Alan's first year in the program, and he caught on very quickly. Alan is very interested in animation and plans on attending Mohawk Valley Community College. He leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator. My next student is Cody Cole. Cody couldn't be with us today. He's a remote student. Cody currently has a YouTube channel with a growing list of subscribers. This year, among our many other projects, Cody worked on redesigning the logo for the gym floor at Clifton Fine Central School, where he is also a student. He plans on working on editing videos for other people and expanding his YouTube career. Next, I have Landon Goldie. Landon's a Clifton Fine student. He spent a good deal of time designing our programs for today's ceremony. Landon plans on attending college. He leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, an Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. Next, I have Melina Klaas. Tremendous and continued growth and improvement in my class. She is receiving my Most Improved Student Award. Next, I have Joseph Long. Joseph, along with Caitlin Yaw and Melina Klaas, and the help of Carissa Stoll and Landon Goldie, designed and created the senior signs that are outside displayed on our lawn. Joseph leaves our program with an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. Joseph is also receiving the President's Education Award Program for Educational Excellence. Next, I have Cameron Rowe. For Cameron's work-based learning, Cameron designed a website for a new business in the community. Cameron plans on being an entrepreneur and entering the workforce. He leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, an Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. Next, I have Carissa Stoll. For the time being, Carissa plans on working at her family business, Stoll's Custom Printing, where she did her work-based learning, designing artwork for all kinds of jobs. She leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, an Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. My next student, Matt Turner, could not be with me today. Matt designed the cover for today's programs. Matt will be attending Clarkson next year and has plans of completing degrees in mechanical engineering and digital art and science. He leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design, and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, an Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and an Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. And last, I have Caitlin Yaw. Caitlin will be attending Mohawk Valley Community College studying digital media and marketing. She leaves our program as an Adobe Certified Associate in Graphic Design and Illustration using Adobe Illustrator, an Adobe Certified Associate in Visual Design using Adobe Photoshop, and an Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. Because of Caitlin's talent, leadership abilities, willingness to collaborate and help, she is my most outstanding student. All right, next up we have Miss Elaine Woodcock.
Good morning and welcome. I teach the Allied Health class and the CNA class here at Southwest Tech. The first student I have is Holly Barton. I'm going to actually start with the Allied Health program. Is Holly Barton, and she's been accepted into the nursing program at SUNY Brockport. Thank you. Next, I have Brina Drake. Brina is joining, well, actually, she's going to be doing radiology at North Country Community College, and she also has received the Education Excellence Award and the Most Outstanding Student this year. Thanks. Next is Rory Fuller. Rory has been accepted into the nursing program at SUNY Canton. Congratulations. Great. Next, I have Elena Lumley, and she's also been accepted into the nursing program at SUNY Canton. There you go. Congratulations. Next, I have Charity O'Donnell, and Charity is going to be joining the workforce. Charity, congratulations. Nice. Next, I have Jalen Stoll. Jalen completed the CNA class last year, and she's actually working as a CNA now, and she's going to continue in the workforce. Congratulations. Thanks. And next, I have my CNA class. They did complete their clinical rotation at Clifton Fine Hospital this year, so we were very fortunate for that. It was unfortunate for the Allied Health. We couldn't do the actual work-based learning, but we did do a lot of actual videos, and they got a lot of experience with that. So we were happy we got to do our Clifton Fine clinical. And with that, I'm going to start with Gabby Kohler. She's absent today, but she will be finishing her senior year at Harrisville Central School. And next is Jody Soto, and she will be taking the Allied Health program next year. Okay, Jody. You with me? Oops, did I do it? Okay, yep. Oh, wait, sorry, Jody. Sorry about that. We got a line. And then lastly, I have Mackenzie Winters. Oh, yeah, picture. Sorry. Let go. Good. Okay, sorry. And Mackenzie Winters, and she's going to be also doing the Allied Health program next year with me, so congratulations. Okay. Okay, I think so. And, and I also have Sarah Ashmore, but she's absent too. Next will be our Buildings Trades instructor, Mr. Hathaway. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am the building trades instructor here at Southwest Tech, Robert Hathaway. I will be introducing the building trades class of 2021. Even though it was a difficult year, the students worked very hard and they completed their house project. I'm very proud of this group of students. They've been a pleasure to work with, and they have met each and every challenge that has come up. I look forward to seeing their successful futures. Our building trades students did their work-based learning here on site on the modular project. First up is Kaylee Gotham. Kaylee Gotham is going to start her own small business doing home repairs. Next up is Evan Arnold. Evan is going to be going to SUNY Canton. He has entered into their electrical construction and maintenance program, and then he's going to pursue a career as an electrician. Next is John Cook. John Cook is going to SUNY Canton. He's enrolled in the electrical engineering program, and then he's going to be a technician at least. Good job, bud. Next is Brock Cox. Brock is going to be entering the workforce very soon. Next up is Austin DeLoche. Austin wants to pursue a career as a finish carpenter. Next up is Gavin Evans. Gavin is soon going to be entering the workforce. Good job. Next up, we have Logan Jones. Logan is also going to be pursuing a career in the workforce very soon. Very good. There you go. Julian Lapierre, he's next. Julian is enrolled in the Army, and he's going to be an IT specialist. Next up is Noah McCulley. Noah McCulley has enrolled at SUNY Canton in the HVAC program. He's going to be working this summer in the construction field. Next up is Nathan Richardson. Nathan is going into criminal justice. He's enrolled SUNY Canton Criminal Justice Program. Next up is Carter Simmons. Carter is going to SUNY Canton. He is also enrolled in the HVAC program. Good job. Last but not least, we have Dakota Way. Unfortunately, Dakota Way could not make it today. And that's it for our students, for building trades. Now we have Mrs. Durham up for closing remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Hathaway. This concludes our student recognition ceremony. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. Please be on the lookout for the video to be uploaded on our Southwest Tech Facebook page and for the still photos to be emailed to the students and or guardian email addresses that we have on file. Congratulations. Have a wonderful day.